So today I'm sharing about root work and sacral work, and how this is like a way to heal, especially in the feminine. The womb area, and also in a male, really, because we all have the imprints. The womb the sacral is really like right above the pelvis, and the root is like your root. Like, if you think of your spine, if it would continue going down, it would go into the ground. That's the root. Sometimes your root is facing forward or back. Sometimes your sacral area could be like related. It's not quite digestion, but it's more like the bowels. It's more like the absorption, the filtration. So Liz Simpson has a book of chakra healing. When we talk about chakra here, it's like a technology that I'm going to relate to the spheros. The spheros are the Kabbalah Jewish system where if you think about it, the pelvis kind of is like Yesod. And so that's why I said it's all like the womb, but also with a man, the imprint, because this is where like abundant, creative, potential, foundation, secret, sort of the manifestation area, including both the root and the sacral. So some affirmations we can say is, my body's becoming more important to me. I nurture it constantly. I'm taking responsibility for my life. I can cope with any situation. Now you can pause this video and say these as many times as you need. I recognize the abundance of love and trust and care surrounding me. My internal mother is always here for me, protecting me, nourishing me, soothing me. I deserve the best life has to offer. My needs are always met, and I'm connected to this earth. We know that in the 6 days of creation, the story, we learn about the earth being called Adamah, and the male was Adam, before the female that was taken from him. So, created by God's hand, God took the clay and blew life into it. And then we have the earth, Adamah. So, very strong connection. We would say that Eve is the human mother, but the earth is like a mother. So it's like Mother Earth. And know that the security, I'm connected to the mother of earth. I'm connected to earth as a mother. And know the security of being grounded in reality, in the moment. I know the security of being grounded in reality in the moment. I deserve the best life has to offer. My needs are always met. Now let's move to some more. Life is unfolding as it should. I'm prepared to honor my body and feel good about my sexuality. I have a right to express my desires to myself and to others. Life offers me everything I need for the journey. Who I am is good enough. I am worthy of love and pleasure. I am worthy of sexual pleasure. I'm moving toward a time when I'm totally happy and fulfilled. And now we're going to go through some ideas. So first of all, that come up for this area. We reestablish links with lost contact. These are childhood aspects of this is the root, more connected to the root. Reestablishing links with lost contact, childhood aspects of creativity, emotional connection, and cherishing this moment. This is what brings us in vibrancy in life, sensuality, appreciation, enthusiasm. Okay, improving financial security, expenses and earning, needing less food and medicine because of regenerating, and can offer pieces then for higher price than zero. lack or abundance. That focus represents comfort of affection, validation, listening, privacy, belonging, tameness. Honoring body with more regular and appropriate meal times, alone time, uninterrupted quality one-on-one time, not holding my neck out or bending over backwards for people as much. These are like kind of in my own words, but also like really taken from her lead. Home reflects me how and not. I don't have to sacrifice or share unless I want to. Quiet and darkness if needed, and no accuser or judge, just a witness. Rewards are gift, affirmation, praise, having a good turn. This is reassurance of a merciful outcome, another chance, doing it together, having the upper hand of choosing power, feeling precious, only being exposed to pure seed, pure food. Now moving a little bit higher up, like into the sacral area, this is closer to not only our genitals, which is related to Yesod as well, but our, like I mentioned, the filtration, the system that is not digesting, but has already absorbed and is now sort of moving along what's mine, what's not mine, what's necessary, what can come out. This idea of what's going to come out. That's why we call it manifestation also. This is about acceptance of the desire to enjoy a pleasurable lifestyle, to embrace whatever change is necessary to bring about, in life, whatever change is necessary to bring about. I'm going to read that one again. Acceptance of the desire to enjoy a pleasurable lifestyle and to embrace whatever change is necessary to bring about. Finding pleasure in life's activities generates the enthusiasm and energy to take on even more creative projects. The life lesson here is uncovering motivations that are influencing our choices. These are based on our conditioning. For example, there's this sovereign conditioning, which is a functional conditioning, and then which is a motivation, and then there's the martyr conditioning, which is dysfunctional as a motivation. And this area is all about communication, partnership, and because it's a sphere in Hebrew, spheros, they have a cycle, like a movement, and actually that's similar to what they call chakra, which is called wheel. So a lot of people think they're very separated, but we could connect them easily. And I'm talking about, she talks about the chakras, but I'm talking about in terms of spheres, the Kabbalah technology. And this is only to make it more accessible for everybody, but you could easily say chakras. I do appreciate the chakras as their own independent technology. And so there's this open, blocked, balanced, fast, sluggish, correct spin dynamic. What does that mean? That means it could be open or blocked or balanced. And it could be moving very quickly, too slowly, or correctly. So what you could think about it is how tightly the wheel is contracted or not, and how fast it's moving. So this is going to tell us about whether we're being attuned to our feelings, if we're being expressive or creative, or if we're being rigid and impotent, if we're being trusting or guilty, or feeling guilty, if there's sensitivity, being difficult on ourselves, or even addiction, manipulation with sexual energy type of things, or if we're in our emotions. And some questions or ways to look at it is, how much am I prepared to embrace change? So obviously I've been talking in my own words about all this, but for me it's about accepting that, for example, Michael, I was thinking of somebody very close to me, truly loved or loves me, is willing to let me be happy, whatever it takes. This is someone who I often projected my insecurities about my father onto this man. Then we have here, which unnecessary sacrifices am I making in relationships? And I realized it's about my alone time, routines that comfort me, being social, having people hit on me at events. Then we have, which, by the way, I gained a lot of weight. It doesn't really happen anymore. I'm learning a lot about how things are, how people are, and how maybe my belief system impacts things. Where can I be softer? and harder. I can be harder by staying alone more and being okay with it, and become softer by letting people be alone with me. I can have a harder reflection, and I can be a softer reflection. Fantasies. As an adult, play is often sexual creativity. So, for example, playing doctor, being examined in a pretend serious way, and then feeling like a treat, being grabbed and almost like being bitten, like I want to eat you, like passionately ravaged. Then we have, where can I receive more? I can accept the quiet background care of others who allow me to grow so slowly and give me the benefit of the doubt and make me feel important. I can listen more and ask more questions and let my body release the old habits of knowing and acquiring, grasping, because knowing is also to acquire information, grasp the information. I can ask for reassurance and validation and kind things to cheer me up. I can let people invest something good in me. And then releasing the need to sacrifice my desire. It's always a choice. I can connect with something and then make the steps without trying to hold on to what I'm willing to let go of, because of earning what I truly want most. It's like you're holding it, so you can't receive, so let go, then you could receive. I'll stop here, and I'm not going to continue with this tomorrow. We're going to go into some other similar topics, like related to these things, and then eventually, in a few days, we're going to return to different elements. But I didn't want it to be completely like I wanted to have different topics in between. I didn't want to do like part 1, part 2, and then have to stick with it. So you'll see in a few days, in a few videos, that I will have some further, because there's 7 chakras. So we did 2 because I wanted to relate them to Yesod, but we'll cover some others in the future. Have a blessed day. Bye.